What's up, my geeks? Jeffrey Powers here from Geekazine, and you are watching another Geek Tech Talk live with Jeffrey Powers. The HP Neverstop 1202w is a loaner model. I do have to send it back, but nobody's editing this video or this my posts on Geekazine. Of course, if you want to find out more about this, you can go over to Geekazine and our review area to find out all my policies and procedures. All opinions are of my own. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the printer in question here. This is the Neverstop HP Neverstop all-in-one laser printer 1202w wireless laser with cartridge-free monochrome toner tank. It is a black and white printer, laser style printer. Houses the toner in here, and we're going to talk about that as we go. In fact, the best part about this Neverstop 1202w is it's got 60% savings on toner for price. Prints 5,000 sheets right out of the box. It can do, when you reload it with toner, can do another 2,500 prints. It reloads the toner within 15 seconds. It's crazy. 7 times more pages than the inline printers. Does 21 pages per minute, 150 sheet input tray right there. And it scans at 600 dots per inch. We did an unbox of this, and I'm going to show you that right now. This is a new type of laser printer that's been out for about a year, and the first time it's hitting the United States here. This is a special loading ink printer. This is a black and white printer. It was not color, it's meant just for black and white prints. It can do 5,000 pages from the box, and it can do up to 7 times what your regular laser printer does. The reloadable toner ink is the key here because it's a cartridge that you put in and you let it load, and it loads in a few seconds and then goes from there. So let's open this up and see what we got. We're gonna pop it open. What do we got here? So inside we get a couple plastic trays that will go into the printer. Looks like we got a USB cable right there. We've got the power cord, which is a standard 3-prong plug cord. And we got cardboard, and then of course the printer. This is a lighter printer, but you definitely want to watch out how you unload the printer from the box so you don't hurt your back. We got some instructions here that show you all the places. They're usually marked with orange tape, so it's easy to determine what you need to pull out. So let's go ahead and do that. There's some styrofoam on the top. I think this is one unit here, so it can pull up right so you can try and pull it up. What I like to do is I like to set printers on their sides and then slide them out that way. It's usually the easiest thing to do when you're doing it all by yourself. There we go. And we'll just slide it to let the box kind of fall off the side of the table here. There we go. And we'll set the box right here. Now, we'll gently turn it back 90 degrees. There's our printer right here. We got some styrofoam on both sides, which we have to carefully remove. Throw it in the box. Throw it in the box. And here we got the printer right here. So let's go ahead, pull the plastic. It looks like it comes from the top down. But this is a review model, so it might be a little bit packaged differently than what you would get if you were to actually buy it outright. All right, there we go. Put the plastic in the box. All right, so the instruction manual Let's get that again. Like I said, tells us where all the tape is, but we have the orange tape that'll tell us as well. So we'll hit the orange tape right here and right here to begin with. And we'll cautiously set this on the box because we are going to be returning this model. We got a little plastic film, we'll leave that be. Okay, that flips open. So there's a little scanner right there, pretty cool. We will turn it to its side, and there's a lot of tape right here, which we will pull off. I think this comes up, so we can pull out the tape here and here. Put that on the box. We open up the printer. Oh, we got another piece of tape right there that holds this door open. We got the door open right there. Guess where this tape's going? On the box. All right, there we go. And let's see, we got another piece of tape that holds this orange piece right here. And there's a piece of white right there. And pull this up. And this looks like to be a lot of stuff here. There we go. Some plastic and some I'm guessing this is so the toner doesn't go everywhere. We got the tray over there. So we're just gonna open up the instructions and make sure we've got all the tape because you don't want tape hiding anywhere. So it said to take the tape off, lift this up, take the tape off there and pull that piece out. Next up, what we're gonna do is we got these two pieces over here. We'll set this down for a second. So we have these two pieces right here. We got the tray insert. And the USB cable can go back over there. We got another part of the tray insert. Slightly different than other HP printers. So we got this insert right here in the box. We got this insert right here. Right there. So this is the page insert. I'm not exactly sure how that goes, so we got to go to the instructions here. So it basically says take this piece, this is the tray piece, and we insert it like so. The tray insert will actually clip right there. So now we put the paper into here, which I have to go get. I'll be right back. All right, so basically we're gonna set the paper setting and then I guess we're gonna put it right in there. There we go. And then next is this cover tray, which goes right in like that. And there, we're good to go. So the first print takes around 20 to 25 seconds to warm up, and that's after the printer's turned on. But after that, I was making prints easily, pretty quick. Like I said, it does about 21 pages per minute. Let's take a look at the printer a little bit closer here. What we've got here, we've got the little LCD panel right here, and of course all the buttons from the power button to the, I can't see it from this angle, but they'll turn on when we activate it. We got a little scanner area, so if you need to scan some documents, you can do that. We got the scanner part. We can pull up the second area here, and that gives us where we're going to capture the prints at. We've got our feeder area right here, and then this is our level. This tells us how much toner we have here. So if we open this up, this is where we put the toner in. Now, they didn't give me a toner to use. It's basically, we got a screenshot of it right here. This is the toner cartridge, which inserts into the printer right here. It's a plunger system that allows you to put the toner into it. It's supposed to be mess-free, and it takes about 15 seconds. Now, like I said, I don't have the plunger, so I can't tell you how that works. But once this comes down to almost nothing, you can then put it in and go from there. Out of the box, it does 5,000 pages. So straight up 5,000, you're done. It's all good. In the back, like I said on the unboxing, you have two cables. You have the plug, the power cable, and then you have the USB cable for the connection to your device. This prints, we got a tray here that does, I think, 150 pages per tray, and of course you can go from letter to legal. I don't think you can go anything beyond 8.5 inches. So you can do 8.5 by 11, 8.5 by 14, and those types of sizes, and maybe even letters, but I'm not sure. There's no insert tray that I know of. You can't put paper on top to have it automatically feed. There's also no duplexer on this, so don't expect it to do any type of duplexing. And the only scanner, of course, is the single sheet scanner, so you'll have to take it out and put it back in, and of course it won't flip and duplex or anything like that. It is about 24.4 pounds. It's eco-label certified, and it runs off of the Smart app, which does a whole bunch. So this is the app right here, and as you can see, you have the HP Smart app allows you to hook up to all your printers. I have it set up for this one, but if I hit the plus button, I could probably find my PageWide Pro easily. These are all tiled, so you can change out the tiles. So if you don't need to the camera scan, you can take that out. If you don't need the help and support, you can take that out. And then of course the instant ink get supplies. They have the monthly plans, which you can get your supplies. It takes you right to the web page, and you can find your ink toner cartridges, including the replacement plunger system here. What we're going to do is we're going to do a quick print. So we're going to do just basically a camera scan. We're going to bring up a picture. We'll full screen size it, and we'll hit next. It's going to crop. It's going to say, is this the picture you want to print? And it's going to say, yes, it is. I'll hit the print button there, and it says you need to install the print services, which I will do right now. And so now it's going to show me the print in black and white. It's going to say the default. It's going to ask me how I want all the options. It looks good. I think we hit over here, and it's going to send the printer to the printer. Let's go back over here. And this first one, this time it took about 15, 16 seconds. And then, of course, here we have the print. It's not my best print, of course, because this came from, I took pictures from another device to show off that device. So, but as you can see, it printed well. It's got a small little border on the sides. I don't know if we can get rid of that at all, but we can, we definitely have that right there. So that prints the page. Once again, 150 pages through the Smart app. There's also a fax option, which is really cool. I don't have it set up yet because you have to kind of leave the app to do that. And I think this is going to be with all the printers out there, so that use the HP Smart app option. It's going to be able to do a mobile fax. You'll hit that, and then it'll take you to another page where you have to sign up. It doesn't do incoming faxes, just outgoing faxes. And it's taking a small while to do that. So we'll just come back here. So the Smart app has a lot of awesome features to it, including the printer scan and that. And once again, we can personalize those tiles to whatever we need, whatever we don't need, which is pretty amazing. Some other things about this printer, like I said, it's under 25 pounds, so it's easy to lift on my own, as you saw in the unbox. We've got the page here. This is all the details of the Neverstop Laser MFP 1202w printer. Duty cycle of monthly letter up to 20,000 pages. Memory inside 64 megabytes, so you can you basically have a lot of prints ready to go. And it'll queue that up that way. It does do Wi-Fi direct. It does do high-speed USB. There is no Ethernet jack to this. It's not meant for hooking up via a cable like that. You can hook it up to a PC though, and then print from there if you wanted to set up a a print server, I guess you could. Maximum number of copies can do up to 99. The scanner does 600 dpi, and the bit depth is at I think it was 24-bit 256 grayscale. That's pretty much all the other stats you can see right here on the page. That is pretty much it. I've had this for about a week now, and I've done some scanning into this. I've done some printing into this, and it's done a great job. Once again, I haven't printed 5,000 pages to warrant having to reload this at any time soon. And it's perfect for an SMB, like a small medium business, to print out something that doesn't do anything high volume, or maybe if you need to have that personal printer on your desktop, because there are some roles where you need to have a printer in a closed area so nobody can see what you print. This replaces any type of inkjet printer and prints a little bit better. I have not smelled any laser printer smell, nor have I seen any laser printer dust come from in here. Inside there is a drum that you pop here and you open here. Let's go back to this one. Inside there's a drum right here, and which pops out like that, and the toner is encased in the drum. And we asked if the drum, if that needs to be replaced. And one of the things they basically said is a lot of these drums will last pretty much the lifespan of the printer. So you can get replacement drums if that is needed, but chances are you probably won't hit that drum life cycle. So that is the HP Neverstop 1202w. What do you think? Do you need a printer for your needs? Once I get the plunger in, I will test that plunger. I will let you guys know how that works. It is supposed to be a clean process. Of course, with the app, you've got a lot of extra functions, including that new fax out function. That is pretty sweet, because nowadays we don't even have phone landlines to run a fax machine. So I know things like when you prepare your taxes, you do have to send some of the forms in via fax. So this will help you do that. All right, well, that does it for this episode. My name is Jeffrey Powers. Thanks a lot for watching. Let me know if you get this printer, what you think about this printer by going over to the socials and talking about it. Think Magazine, Put in a Geek, and you got me. You've been watching another episode of Geek Tech Talk Live. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, you guys geek out and take care.